Hello, this is another video in the tough series, so a tough tell a friend video, and it's about the question, how powerful are we when we apply the Machiavellian score to it? Now, I had done another video on the 5 traits you need to have in order to be powerful. And what I did here is I tried to come up with kind of a checklist or a score sheet, how powerful we are. And for that, I want to put the 5 traits that are required or that allow you to judge how powerful you are, and rate, for example, at the first, myself, so me, so that I put the rating in here. Now, the first trait is, and I have to say, the first trait was if I do accept what is. So that is, am I realistic? Yeah? So do what is. Now the thing is, I put a space here because here we have to put in another thing, and that is the 0. If you are the prince, you have power, you have reach. So the reach is kind of 100% of the prince. So, but for normal people like me, we need to define our reach. So that is why I put a 6 score in here. So we accept what is. Then are we dishonest? So would we allow ourselves to be dishonest? So to say, to lie to somebody or to alter the truth. So how good is that? And obviously what I'll do is I'll do that, I score that from 0 to 10, 0 being no power and 10 being the most. Now the third trait would be, so does the crowd, so this vulgar crowd, the big vulgar crowd, follow my, or the ones that is rated, appearance, what he shows? So for me, for example, will I show something so that the crowd can easily follow my thoughts and follow me? So it is, I would put here crowd, loves the appearance. So do I say appearance? Do I say something that the crowd easily loves? Or would I say difficult things so that the crowd says, "Ooh, no, I don't like this." Then number 4 is, do I destroy the enemy? So destroy. Yeah, enemy. Yeah. So would I go, if I don't like somebody, would I destroy him, or would I kind of be very generous and say, yeah, I accept that that is your opinion and that's fine. And then the 5th thing is, do I reserve popular things to me and hard things to others? So I write down hard to others, and I write popular things to me. Would I do that? So would I be a person that does that? And if I now put my rating in, my reach is, yeah, I can use YouTube like here, I can talk to people, I know a lot of people. So my reach is maybe something like 2, but I would, 2 is is giving it 2 out of 10 is maybe exaggerating. Do I accept what is? I think here I'm very, very realistic. I put a 9 to it because maybe I do not know what is. So you have to know what is in order to accept what is. But I do accept what is. Are you dishonest? Dishonest, would you lie in order to kind of get what you want? And here, this is something I'm tempted to put a 1 in, but I don't want to exaggerate. Maybe I fool myself sometimes internally, so that I might alter the truth or not tell everything that makes the picture. So maybe to be critical, maybe I'm somehow not 100% honest, although I think I'm 100% honest. Then what I show and what I live, do I alter that to please the crowd? So do I say things to please the crowd? And I would put here, no. I might put even a 0 here. No, I just speak what is, you know, so it's kind of this dishonesty, so I might even put a 1 in here. Now, destroy enemy, no, not at all. You know, in words, maybe yes. So I rather, instead of putting a 0, I might put a 2 here, because I now started to kind of verbally try to even make my point and even go to destroy in a discussion an enemy, and not leave the enemy in a discussion like that he can keep his face. If he tells, according to me, shit, then I will tell him, look, and you know, if you want to tell that, okay, I destroy you. Yeah, I destroy not you, I destroy your words, your beliefs, your thinking. So I might give me a 2 here. Now, am I giving hard things to others and keeping like the popular things? Oh, look, I did this. And here I think it might be a 2, or, well, I'm kind of critical towards myself, so I give it a 3. And if you now put the score here, the maximum is 60 because it's 10 times 6. So the maximum is 60. And if I add those things up, this is 6. This is a 20. So I'm 20 out of 60. Now, and when I thought about this, it was when I was watching the demonstration, so demo in Stuttgart. You know, I was watching it from far away, and I was looking at many demonstrants. And now maybe I'm wrong here, but I saw that the demonstrants are usually, you know, they might talk to somebody, they will not be very active, publicly active. So their reach, I think, is very low. I think maybe it's 1. Do they accept what is? I don't think so. I think most of them are wishful thinkers. They think in the good of everybody. They think so. I think that this I can give them a 1. Not all, but most of the people that go to a demo, they would be wishful thinkers. They would think in the love of the world and so on. So they will not accept what is. Are they dishonest? Well, no. I might even put a 0 in here, but I have to say some of them are actually kind of dishonest to themselves and believe in so maybe not being critical, they might be dishonest too, but not in order to actually get their things through. It's just that they are intrinsically dishonest to themselves because they are wishful thinkers. So maybe they have a 2 here, but the 2 I would have to put in parentheses because it's not in order to convince, and we're at number 3, convince the crowd to actually follow them. So it would be kind of maybe even counterproductive towards the crowd. So I would put crowd appearance. They would not state something that the crowd loves them. So maybe here 1, 2. I don't want to put zeros in because, well, could. But destroy the enemy. Well, here maybe So I give it a 1 as well. And are they kind of hard to others? So they give it tasks to others that they have to, but I think they're usually very altruistic, and so no. So here also maybe something like a 1, and so this maximum is again 60, and if I add this up, so they come at a 7 out of 60, and that actually caused me to think here this conclusion: no hope. So there is no hope. You know, we can go to demos as often as we want to. If we have this Machiavellian score, well, forget it. Now, we take people in power now, so the elites, the elite, so the billionaires, bigger $10 billion, and very influential people, they know a lot, and so on. So how would I rate them? And obviously I'm a little bit biased here, so I put the numbers in red. So their reach is, I think, eliminate. So I put it as a 9. I'd rather tend to put it as a 9+. Do they accept what is? And sure, yes, because that is, you know, they are no visual thinkers. They're very pragmatic. What is, because then they base every reaction they do based on what is. So I might even give them a 10 here. Are they dishonest? You know, would they lie to get their goals? And I would say yes. It's a 9, maybe a 9+. Now the thing is, would they kind of send some things to the crowd, send some appearance, some, oh, we do this and that to the crowd, in order to, you know, show them a good appearance? And would that appearance be something the crowd follows? So that means, do they consider that what they do kind of gives a good appearance to the crowd? And here maybe I could put an 8 or so in, because I think they might be even very aware that they do not even have to do that, because the crowd does that themselves. So maybe I put an 8 because they kind of neglect what the crowd thinks, but they are aware that the crowd must be kind of in favor or not against them. So give them an 8 here. Now, destroy the enemy. Here I'd rather put a 9 in. I think they have no, well, they destroy. If you say something they don't like, well, they kind of blank you out, they destroy you. Yeah. And are they hard to others? No, not hard to others, but do they give hard tasks to others? I think yes. I think they give that to politicians, to the doctors, to the scientists, and say, you have to say that, you have to say that, and then keep the vaccine or the medical or the I'm transcendental, very good for the world, I want the best of the world, so give that to them. So I think they play that very well. So if you now look at this, you will arrive at 54 out of 60. And so I think the clear winner is them here, so that's number 1. And then I think the clear losers are the people that are kind of the soft, altruistic people that go to the demo. And now my question is, do you want to take that as a kind of an exercise? How do you rate yourself? So how powerful are you? If you want to, obviously. Most people say, oh, I don't even want to do that, which means if you don't want to do that, that means you are kind of here, maybe a 5 out of 60, or you're a 10 out of 60, if you just don't want to play. So try. Here would be nice to see that you judge yourself or rate yourself how powerful you are in the Machiavellian score. And so my conclusion is, there is no hope for us, and there is the winner takes it all. And comments are most welcome. I really like this Machiavellian score, and have a look at your scorecard. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.